Have you ever dreamed of traveling across the United States, exploring the most breathtaking cities, parks, and landscapes this country has to offer? From world-famous landmarks to hidden gems that feel like something out of a movie, America is filled with destinations that can surprise even the most seasoned traveler. Today, we're counting down the top 20 places to visit in the USA. And whether you're planning your first trip to America or you're an American looking to explore your own backyard, this list will inspire you to pack your bags. Let's begin the journey. Starting at 20, Seattle, Washington. Known for its iconic Space Needle, coffee culture, and waterfront markets, Seattle is a city where modern life meets natural beauty. Pike Place Market buzzes with energy, Mount Rainier towers in the distance, and ferries cross the Puget Sound. From music history to outdoor adventure, Seattle offers a unique taste of the Pacific Northwest. At 19, Yosemite National Park in California. This is nature at its most dramatic. Towering granite cliffs, cascading waterfalls, and endless trails make Yosemite a paradise for hikers, photographers, and dreamers. Standing in front of El Capitan or watching the sunset over Half Dome leaves you speechless. Yosemite continues to attract millions who want to breathe fresh mountain air and feel the grandeur of untouched wilderness. Moving to 18, Yellowstone National Park, spread across Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho. This isn't just a park, it's the world's first national park and a true wonderland of geothermal activity. Old Faithful, the famous geyser, still erupts on schedule, thrilling visitors of all ages. Bison roam freely, hot springs shimmer with surreal colors, and the landscapes look almost otherworldly. For anyone curious about the raw power of nature, Yellowstone is an unmissable destination. At 17, Honolulu and the island of Oahu in Hawaii. This is where tropical dreams meet vibrant culture. Waikiki Beach is the heart of Honolulu, where surfers ride the waves under golden sunsets. Just a short hike takes you up Diamond Head for panoramic views of the Pacific Ocean. Beyond the beaches, you'll find history at Pearl Harbor and traditions in the local food and music. Honolulu remains a top choice for international tourists and Americans looking for paradise without leaving the country. Coming in at 16, Miami, Florida. Miami is more than just beaches, though South Beach remains iconic with its pastel Art Deco buildings and lively nightlife. It's also a melting pot of cultures where Cuban coffee, Caribbean rhythms, and Latin American energy blend into something unforgettable. Walk through Little Havana, dance in a salsa club, or explore the vibrant street art at Wynwood Walls, and you'll quickly see why Miami is unlike any other city in the United States. At 15, Chicago, Illinois. Known as the Windy City, Chicago has a skyline that rivals any in the world. The Willis Tower sky deck lets you step out on glass floors and look straight down at the city below. Millennium Park, with its famous bean sculpture, has become a modern icon, and the deep dish pizza is reason enough to visit. Chicago is a hub of art, architecture, and culture that blends the energy of a big city with the warmth of the Midwest. Moving on to 14, Boston, Massachusetts. Few cities in America carry as much history as Boston. Walk the Freedom Trail and you'll trace the very footsteps of the American Revolution. Beyond history, Boston is also a modern hub of education and innovation, home to world-renowned universities like Harvard and MIT. The charm of its neighborhoods, the energy of Fenway Park, and the seafood along Boston Harbor make it a city that balances old and new effortlessly. At 13, San Francisco, California. The Golden Gate Bridge alone draws millions, but there's so much more to this city. The colorful houses of painted ladies, the winding turns of Lombard Street, and the cultural mix of Chinatown all give San Francisco a flavor of its own. Add in Alcatraz Island with its intriguing history, and you have a destination that continues to fascinate travelers from around the globe. Landing at 12, San Diego, California. With near-perfect weather, sandy beaches, and world-class attractions like Balboa Park and the San Diego Zoo, this coastal city offers relaxation and excitement. From surfing in La Jolla to strolling the historic Gaslamp Quarter, San Diego is a destination where California's laid-back charm shines brightest. At 11, Orlando, Florida, the theme park capital of the world. Walt Disney World is the crown jewel, But Orlando also boasts Universal Studios, SeaWorld, and a host of attractions that make it a playground for families. Millions flock here every year, and the magic never fades when you're walking down Main Street, USA, or riding roller coasters that push the limits of thrill. Breaking into the top 10 at 10, Las Vegas, Nevada. This desert city is like nowhere else on Earth. The Strip dazzles with neon lights, themed hotels, and world-class entertainment. From Cirque du Soleil to magic shows and concerts, the city never stops. By day, you can explore Red Rock Canyon or the Hoover Dam. By night, Las Vegas transforms into an unforgettable playground of energy and spectacle. At 9, Los Angeles, California. Known as the entertainment capital of the world, Los Angeles is home to Hollywood, glamorous beaches, and diverse neighborhoods. Visitors flock to the Walk of Fame and Hollywood sign, while Santa Monica and Venice Beach offer sun and surf. With a booming food scene, art galleries, and a multicultural vibe, LA is a city of endless discovery. Coming in at 8, Great Smoky Mountains National Park, straddling Tennessee and North Carolina. This is America's most visited national park, famous for its misty peaks, diverse wildlife, and scenic drives. Hike to Klingman's Dome, explore Cades Cove, or simply admire the endless mountain views. The Smokies are breathtaking in every season, from wildflowers in spring to fiery foliage in fall. At 7, Zion National Park, Utah. Towering red cliffs, dramatic canyons, and hikes like Angel's Landing and the Narrows make Zion one of the most thrilling destinations in the Southwest. Whether you're wading through rivers, climbing to viewpoints, or simply marveling at the landscape, Zion delivers a sense of adventure that feels larger than life. At 6, New Orleans, Louisiana. Few cities in the world can match the spirit of New Orleans. Jazz floats through the air, gumbo simmers in the kitchens, and the French Quarter buzzes with life. Mardi Gras may be its most famous festival, but the city is alive with culture every single day of the year. With major events and timeless traditions, New Orleans is hotter than ever as a must-visit destination. At 5, Washington, D.C., the capital of the United States. Beyond politics, D.C. is a city filled with monuments, museums, and memorials that tell the story of the nation. The White House, the Capitol, and the Lincoln Memorial are landmarks that carry global significance. Washington is also a hub for festivals, parades, and cultural events, making it a destination that celebrates diversity while showcasing history. At 4, Rocky Mountain National Park, Colorado. With towering peaks, alpine lakes, and incredible wildlife, the Rockies are nature at its finest. Scenic drives like Trail Ridge Road and hikes to Dream Lake or Bear Lake give visitors unforgettable views. Elk, moose, and bighorn sheep roam the park, making it a paradise for nature lovers year-round. At 3, the mighty Grand Canyon in Arizona. Nothing prepares you for the first moment you look out over the vast canyon, stretching as far as the eye can see. Layers of rock tell a story millions of years old, and the colors change with every hour of the day. Whether you hike into the canyon, ride a mule along the rim, or simply stand in awe at the viewpoints, the Grand Canyon remains one of the world's most iconic natural wonders. At 2, Santa Fe, New Mexico. Recently recognized as one of the top cities in America, Santa Fe has captured the spotlight for its unique culture. The adobe architecture, the thriving art scene, and the blend of Native American and Hispanic influences create a city that feels timeless. With its high desert landscapes and rich traditions, Santa Fe is a destination that continues to impress travelers from around the world. Finally, at 1, New York City. The city that never sleeps continues to reign supreme. From the Statue of Liberty welcoming millions to Times Square dazzling visitors with neon lights, New York is an experience like no other. Walk through Central Park, catch a Broadway show, explore museums like the Met and MoMA, and you'll realize why the city captures the imagination of travelers across the globe. For both Americans and international visitors, New York represents possibility, energy, and endless adventure. So there you have it, the top 20 places to visit in the USA. From the urban edge of Seattle to the global magnetism of New York City, this journey has shown us the diversity and magic that make America one of the most fascinating countries in the world. Whether your dream is to hike a national park, dance in the streets of New Orleans, or simply watch the sunset over Waikiki Beach, these destinations prove that adventure is always waiting.